I'm just making some gourmet cheese wraps here.
Great. Bring a knife on trail. You use it to open up packages and cut cheese.
Sorry. It feels like Mount Everest.
It was straight up.
Oh my God, even your shoes now.
I literally was like, holy shit, that's a bear. And he was like that tree right there. And I just looked at him and he looked at me. And then I was like,
This CVS, we can't figure out if it used to be a funeral home, a church, or a Chinese buffet.
It's 10:15 in the morning and Brad has yet to get out of bed.
So far, Massachusetts is shaping up to be one of my favorite states.
I'm just so hungry. I ask and it comes. The cookie lady.
Yeah. Jones that when I pee in my bottle, nobody can hear it.
Yeah. Welcome to the summit.
For anyone who thought Connecticut is flat, it is not. What kind of trail food do you got today?
Like gourmet brunch.
Pork belly something bowl with some bacon. Blair's got a burger, some fries.
Mm-hmm. So good. 3, 2, 1. They have wait a minute. Oh, it's jerky. But they have ginger ale.
Sweet.
Sprite and Coke. What would you prefer? Woohoo! Oh my god! So cool! Awesome.
Can you believe it, Blair?
I can't believe it.
1,500 miles.
Oh my gosh. Now less than 700 to go.
That's right. What?
Size of that waterfall. That's like maybe 3 times bigger than I thought it
Pretty big. It's a good looking tent setup you got going on there. I'm just making some gourmet cheese wraps here.
Great. Bring a knife on trail. You use it to open up packages and cut cheese.
Connecticut is not flat. You run up and down some mountains. I have some serious heat rash on my back from my pack sliding back and forth when it was.
Yeah, it was reminiscent of the roller coaster in Virginia and their first full day in New York.
Yep.
But I didn't mind it. It wasn't bad today. Like, it wasn't as steep. And if it was a lot shorter climbs.
We had an awesome lunch, unplanned, totally unplanned, but the staff there was fantastic. Our waitress was awesome.
You look up the name of it.
Really had a good time. This campsite we're at, so one thing I don't like about Connecticut is they have limited places where you can camp. So shelter here, shelter there. Some of them are really far apart. Some are super close together. So it really doesn't make any sense. But this particular one is a half mile down a very steep, not very easy trail to get to. But the tent sites are really nice. Mm-hmm. What's the name of the restaurant?
The restaurant we went to was Mountainside Cafe. And it's only open until 3 p.m. So
what's the name of the town?
Falls Village.
Falls Village, Connecticut.
It was so good.
We crossed 1,500 miles today.
We crossed 1,500.
We were moving what felt like 1 mile per hour all morning. So slow.
Probably the first couple hours of the morning. And then we felt like we had made up some time. And then we stopped for lunch from like 2 to 3.
Yeah.
And then this afternoon went by so fast.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's good.
Yeah,
we found a good place that we might want to do trail magic.
Yeah, it's like I wouldn't call it a park, but it's kind of like a park.
Yeah.
And it's right after or right before the 1,500 mile mark. So it'd be really cool to like set up and have a banner and be like, you're 0.2 from 1,500 and like congratulations. And
the falls are really cool.
Yep.
So I had a good day, except for coming down this hill, and now we got to walk back up it in the morning.
Yeah, it's frustrating to have limited camping options because, like, we typically hike and, like,
Hike until we're tired.
yeah, and then we'll be like, oh, I feel like I'm ready to be done in about half an hour, an hour. And so then you look for sites where you can camp. And whereas when they're decided for you, like we got here at 5 o'clock, 5:15, and we would typically hike for another 2 hours sometimes.
The town of Salisbury is 3 miles away, so we almost went there. Like, I would almost rather get a vagrant's charge than come up and down this damn hill. But
yeah, if there were
we'd already committed to coming down here.
Yeah, if there were free tempting options in Salisbury, that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
But there were hostile options, but
sorry,
no need to stay in a hostel. So
no. Will we be in Massachusetts tomorrow?
I don't know if we'll be in. Let me look. Oh, it'll be tomorrow or the next day. It'll be tomorrow. Wow. We're only a few miles. We're like
Yeah, it's close.
10 miles from the border.
Cool.
Wow.
Good night, friends. Limestone shelter.
Yep.
We have been walking for 15 minutes, and we just got back to the trail from the shelter.
Straight uphill.
And I'm sweating.
Sweating already.
Blair gave me some info I didn't know.
I gave him a history lesson.
This used to be right on trail. This used to be the trail. And I get it now because it comes just straight across here at this intersection.
Yep.
Because we came from that way yesterday, but holy crap.
So it's now half a mile off trail and down a very steep hill. But it used to be on trail. So they've relocated the trail since the shelter was built. And they limit where you can camp. So we had to, it was either walk 3 hours until 9 o'clock last night. Well, maybe not 9 o'clock, 8:30.
Yep.
9 o'clock. Or go down half a mile to climb back up in the morning. So, but we'll have another short day today.
Yep.
Because of camping restrictions. And then we'll have a short day tomorrow into town.
Yep.
All right.
Lead the way.
I'm sweaty.
What have you found, Blair?
Welcome to the Giant's Thumb. Pretty big. And also, I had to tighten my shoelaces. For comparison size.
How was your fill up of cemetery water?
Convenient.
Yeah.
Turn the spigot on. Thank goodness.
You're just what I'm longing for.
Welcome to Bear Mountain.
Highest point in Connecticut. So the sign says. That's cool.
Everything seems hazy. Is there some place for safe?
Another state down.
Another state down.
Sweet. How many does that leave us?
3.
Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. We've done 10 states.
The last half mile of Connecticut deserves every curse word that I've ever heard, plus more that I can make up. It was horrendous.
The way up Bear Mountain wasn't bad, but the way down is like steep rock. You just gotta.
Yeah. I busted my ass 4 times today because it's so humid. The rocks are sweaty.
Yeah.
And I just slid right down them, and I'm shocked I haven't broken a wrist.
My left ankle no longer wants to be a part of me.
Yeah.
It's been twisted too many times today and in the past couple days. So, but we're in Massachusetts.
Welcome to Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. And a perfect swimming hole. There's been quite a few swimming holes on this riverfront. Pretty cool. $26.02. Not ever. No, Mount Everest.
It feels like Mount Everest.
It was straight up, all rock.
Today kicked Brad's butt. I don't know, like it was very steep. And you look at it and you think, man, it's going to be tough. But it was tough. Very, very tough. All day.
Yeah, we had like 3 climbs that went straight up a mountain.
One was just getting out of the damn shelter this morning.
Okay,
But
4 then.
I can handle the hills. Just, I don't need to climb up and down on hands and knees, which was most of today. Like, had to sit down to go down the hill and had to climb up with hands and feet. We're at the Hemlocks shelter. We did about 17 miles today.
Had some pretty incredible views today along the ridgeline we were on at one point.
Yeah, it's nice.
And a lot more water so far, too.
I'd rather walk along the bottom of the mountain instead of up over the damn mountain. Like, I'm okay with that. I've seen all the mountains I need to see by this point.
You're going to see a lot more.
I know. But either get me up there and leave me up there or go walk around it. I don't need to go up and down and up and down.
Yeah, the last one today was
particularly so steep. Like it was dangerously steep.
And you're just walking on rock faces.
Yeah. But we're here. We got here really early, so we had a chance to have dinner, and then the rest of the people on trail showed up. So we're going to have a full house tonight, I'm sure. But
yeah, I'm tired.
Let's go to bed.
It's early.
Okay.
I don't care.
You call me road cone.
Yeah, you do look like an orange. Oh my God, even your shoes now. So bad.
It's the first time we've started out in rain gear in a while.
It's been a while.
Day 90 something.
94 maybe. We slept in the shelter last night. I slept amazing. We got there at 4:30.
Nope, 4 o'clock.
Anyway, we had supper about 5. Put our stuff away about 5:30. I was up there by 6. By 6:02, I was out until like 9:45 last night, and I was awake for 15 minutes. And we texted back and forth because we were on bunks. Because she was awake too. I saw the light from the bottom. And then back asleep. I had the most sleep on trail since the wintertime last night.
Yeah, me too. I fell asleep
like 11 hours.
6:30 as well. And so I'm so grateful that like the people in the shelter didn't like, I didn't care, like they didn't care that we had like laid down because I could still hear them like talking and laughing and stuff, but it wasn't enough to keep me awake. And I was like, fine.
I had headphones in and I put on, it's called an app called Binaural Beats. I use it when I need to concentrate or meditate or anything like that. It's just a sound wave. I had it playing last night for sleep. I put it on 1 hour timer. I don't know how much of it I heard, but it wasn't much. But it's fantastic. But
I fell asleep so much fast. I thought I was going to be awake till 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I just climbed in my bag to be warm.
Yeah.
And then I was out.
It just tells you how tiring yesterday really was. Let's go down.
It's a steep descent. So on these wet rocks.
I'm trying not to bust my ass again this morning.
Yeah. Yep. It was. And this is where that freaking bear was. And all I did was like, I was like, oh shit, that's a bear. He was huge.
Yeah.
But there was another bear right on the other side of that tree. So he's down there somewhere on the trail. He started walking the trail. But that one went that way.
I see him.
Oh my God. This is why I need to flip my hat the other way. He didn't even see me coming. He didn't hear me at all. They were just doing their thing.
Yep. The mosquitoes are doing their thing too.
I know, that's why I was walking so fast. I couldn't get that close to the other bear. Whoa. I literally was like, holy shit, that's a bear. And he was like that tree right there. And I just looked at him and he looked at me. And then I was like, oh my God. I'll never be that close to another bear in my entire life.
You never know. The trail ain't done with.
Man, I don't know if I want to be. It wasn't scary. I was talking on the phone and I would have assumed they would have heard me and skittered off. Oh my gosh.
That was insane. But they look just like the photos. Like they're just so fluffy. And their little nose. Not a little nose. This guy has a big nose. He was probably 3 times, if not 4 times, the size of that juvenile we saw the other day. He was big. So was his friend. I was just like, I saw the phone and I was like, holy shit, that's a bear. And I was like, holy shit, that's another bear. And then I like backed up and I just started screaming, hey bear, and smacking my poles. But
I heard you making noise and I thought it was somebody calling for their dog in that neighborhood.
Yeah, we were between like 2 roads.
Yeah.
I didn't expect them to be there.
What have you found, Blair?
We were close enough to actually find our favorite cheese in store from Plymouth, Vermont. We don't have to order it. Yep. Did you see the stained glass?
This CVS, we can't figure out if it used to be a funeral home, a church, or a Chinese buffet.
I first said funeral home.
Yeah.
So, they put it in a church. But also, a funeral home likes to have churchy things. It's 10:15 in the morning, and Brad has yet to get out of bed. We're taking an unexpected 0.
Because I feel like duty. Yesterday afternoon, we didn't make a video. We walked around town. I was cold. We got back in the room here, and I'm in here covered up like it's frigid, and Blair's outside the covers, which is totally reversed from where we normally are.
Not normal.
And then my body temperature was up and down, and I had some gastric distress. So I don't know what I got, but man, I am a hurting unit.
Yep.
I feel much better this morning, though.
He slept off most of it, but I was going to slack today for 20 miles and then pick back up where I got on tomorrow with him, but figured we'll do it together. My feet will rest for a day. Hopefully it's only a 24-hour thing.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Needs to be gone.
It needs to be gone. Dang it.
I have ventured from my hole. We're walked around Great Barrington. Town here is really great, really walkable. Every storefront is I think almost every storefront is full. Really cool, really like a movie set again. It's like a very boutique town. I've had a good time here. I would come back to this town for sure.
Yeah, me too.
It's a really cool city. If we spent a day here, we would only just eat and drink.
Yep.
We did spend a day here, but all I did was sleep.
And I took a wonderful nap.
Yeah.
This will be the campsite that we might get to tonight.
So far, Massachusetts is shaping up to be one of my favorite states.
Yes, definitely. One of my favorite states so far, if not my favorite state.
Yeah, there's a trail stand right down there. Blair just went and got us some beverages and an ice cream sandwich for her.
There's water on trail. There's
Well,
mountains.
it did pour down rain yesterday.
I know, that's true. There's mountains. It's green. There's rocks. It's been beautiful.
The trail has been very manageable.
Yeah.
It's a positive 10 for me so far. Just today.
Whoa. Watch
Now,
out.
coming into town today, whole another story. It was a treacherous.
It was a steep
Get in.
downhill for sure.
We didn't really get to talk about it because I got ill with life and ill with my body, but Blair saw 2 bears very close to her. We didn't talk about that in the evening video. We had this treacherous downhill getting into town, and then you had to walk around all these fields when you could really just probably walk the road and cut off a whole lot of distance. Blair finally was successful in a hitching a ride.
Yep. Took me less than a minute.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
But anyway, I've been very happy with Massachusetts so far.
Yeah, me too.
We sure do put a lot of faith in some of these boardwalks we walk across because some of them are a little shaky and the water is really deep, or the mud is really deep. And you're just trusting that they're good to go with you and your pack weight, but because some are very close, like this one. Not a lot of separation between the water and the bridge. How's your day, Blair? As you put a morsel of food in your mouth.
It was good. It was a long day, but it went by pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
The first half of the day, we were pretty slow. And then around 1 o'clock, we decided we wanted to go further than we had planned.
How far did we go?
27.7 miles.
Trail miles.
Trail miles. The longest day yet.
Crazy.
Plus, we did my accidental backtrack by half a mile. So that added another mile. And the campsite is half a mile off trail. So
almost 30 miles.
Oh, long day. Yeah, over 29 miles.
Yeah.
But it was good. The weather was better than I thought it was going to be. I'm scared to look at my feet.
Me too. I had a good day as well. Massachusetts still remains a good state for me. The rocks and the boulders came back around 2 miles ago, but they slowed us down a little bit. It's 8:46 at night, and we're eating supper now. We just got our tent set up, and we still got to go set everything up inside. But trying to get some food in us so we don't go to sleep right as soon as we finish eating. At least have like a 30-minute gap before I pass out soon. But
yep, we got done with our 27.7 at 8:08.
Yep. The shelter sleeps 15. They cook pancakes and have coffee in the morning, so we'll hang around for that, and we'll get on the trail again. You're so spoiled.
So spoiled. I ask and it comes.
12 hours later, we're leaving.
We're back on trail.
Yep. The cabin is fantastic. There's 15 bunks upstairs. There were 2 open last night, but it was almost dark, so we didn't want to be bumping around in there. So we set our tent up on a wooden tent pad, which is a pain in the ass because you can't get anything tight without having extra string.
Yep.
And it was so late, so we just ate and got in the bag, went to sleep.
I slept great.
I slept great too.
It was so nice.
But they have coffee and pancakes in the morning, which is awesome.
Coffee. Man, I could have had 3 cups of coffee.
Me too.
But we slept in, so
yeah.
It's what, 8:06 now.
Blair set her alarm for 6:45. I didn't even hear it.
If I didn't set that alarm, we'd probably still be asleep.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like I had the time to sit there and enjoy 3 cups of coffee. Otherwise,
we're only going to do 20 miles today, so no problem.
Yeah, I guess we could have walked down to the lake and had a slow morning. And man,
because with all the things, we almost walked 30 miles yesterday, and we did that in 13 hours.
Yeah.
What have we stumbled upon here?
It's the cookie lady.
Yeah. I see water.
There's water.
Electricity.
Electricity.
And a cool house. It's raining on and off. It's supposed to rain on and off today. Started raining like 5:30 yesterday.
Yep.
Sprinkles beforehand. Shelter was full of one very nosy guy and one snorer. And
wasn't bad.
Not bad.
For full shelter, yeah. I think we all slept really well.
I agree.
Not bad. The rain definitely helps drown out all the noise, though.
Drowns out when I pee in my bottle, nobody can hear it.
Yeah. We're headed through 2 towns today, Dalton and Cheshire.
Yep. Going to resupply at the DG.
Yep.
Thanks to the Millwards.
Yeah. They gave us a gift card.
Yeah.
So we finally get to use it.
That's right. We met a girl from America yesterday who's never been to Walmart before the trail.
Yeah. Shocking. I know. She also had never been to Waffle House.
Oh, yeah.
But, one of the same. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. To town?
To town. We stopped at Cumberland Farms gas station, and we have coffee, and we have
This is my second donut.
second donut after eating a croissant, egg and cheese.
Breakfast sandwich. I'm just so hungry.
Claire's mentioned many times that she'd be so good at being homeless, but a homeless guy came up here and was asking if we smoked, and he started digging through the ashtray on top of the trash can. She's like, I'm not that good at being homeless yet.
Nope. That's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
I draw the line well before that.
Quite the party going on here.
What's that?
Yeah,
The water level is way up.
sure is.
Look at this little cabin. Welcome to the summit of, oh my gosh, what did we just climb? Mount Greylock. But you can't even see the summit tower, and it's right there.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
it's right there.
I didn't expect the view, but I didn't expect it to be this sucked in. Look. All the things they offer today. Enjoy the view. Welcome to Mount Greylock.
It's windy and it's chilly.
And
We just had a beverage and a coffee.
yep, the coffee was warm.
Yeah.
I really want to stay in the bunkhouse because they offer a hot shower. But we will keep going
It's $45 a person.
and we will save it for another night.
Yep.
Maybe like if our tent wasn't dry and our clothes weren't dry,
Yeah.
our
Or it was
spare
just
clothes,
perpetual downpour.
or if we had a downpour all day. Yeah, you're
It's
right.
not been raining that bad like we
No,
anticipated.
it's been like this, like misty and kind of just wet.
I've only have my poncho on just to block some of the wind.
That's the only reason I have my rain jacket on right
Yep.
now.
Welcome to the highest point in
Massachusetts. Yeah.
and
Right
the
at
climb
the
up
end.
here was not near as bad as I thought it was
No.
going to be.
It looks terrible on the elevation profile, but it was a good
It
time.
was tough,
I enjoyed it.
and the rock where the water was running down the hill was really tough. But Massachusetts is ranking up there with one of my favorite states.
It's my favorite seat so far.
Oh, so far, yeah.
Yeah. Followed by Connecticut. I'm sure Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine will trump all those.
We'll see. So it's the end of day 98 and the end of week 14. We have made it to the shelter. The last mile or so was
A lot of rain.
a lot of rain, a lot of wet feet, a lot of mud puddles. Oh, not mud puddles, water puddles.
Yeah.
There's just water coming down the hill.
But it held off until the last 30 minutes
Yeah.
for the most part for the day.
It's been a good week. We started the week at 1,500 miles just in Connecticut. We just had an awesome brunch that morning, and we thought we would be into Vermont and over 1,600 miles by the end of the week. But I had an unexpected illness that caused us to delay and have a really short day and then no day.
Yeah.
But it's
So
okay.
We did
we've done,
113 miles.
yeah, we've still done really well.
Yeah. We had a long day the other day.
Yeah.
And then camping restrictions also
Oh, yeah.
impacts like where you can camp.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they're weird. Sometimes they're like right beside each other, and then sometimes they're 70 miles apart. It's probably like, it didn't make sense the way they planned them out.
But
been a good week.
we'll hit Vermont tomorrow
Yep.
and the 1,600 mark tomorrow to start out next week.
Have a good weekend. See y'all next week.